bensound.com. bensound.com.
Coming up on NBC 7, ATM robbery in Missouri. Also, Joplin plans construction for Zora. And police investigate a possible homicide in southeastern Kansas. Welcome over to NBC 7 News at 2. I am news anchor David Alford along with head forecaster Jimmy Granger. For you guys' afternoon is going pretty well. Anything you want to say, Jimmy, before we get over to the news?
The weather looking pretty good, but there is also a chance for a thunderstorm Thursday, and I'll have that fleet forecast coming up in just a moment.
All right. Well, thank you, Jimmy. Early Saturday morning, January 7th, 2023, the Berry County Sheriff's Office released details regarding a white Ford one-tone stolen in nearby Rogers, Benton County, Arkansas. Then that same stolen pickup was used by 3 adult males about 2:15 in the morning to break open the ATM machine at Freedom Bank, 8042 Doc Muir Road in Sanagaman, Missouri. Barton County Sheriff states, quote, the subjects then abandoned the vehicle at Rosec Service on Roller Ridge Road in Seligman and left in the secondary vehicle, unquote. It is unknown what the secondary vehicle was and what direction it took. Foresters gathered yesterday to search for bald eagles at Roaring River State Park. Officials say when water sources freeze in the north, bald eagles migrate south to find food and water. With its constant flowing water and abundance of fish, Roaring River is an ideal location for eagles. Eagle-themed crafts and activities were available at the Ozark Nature Center from 2:30 to 5 o'clock p.m. yesterday afternoon. Right now, let's go to head forecaster Jimmy Granger in the First Warning Weather Center. Jimmy?
All right. For some reason, I was trying to pull up the weather graphics. Now, I do want to point this out. Some of them, now, like the 7-day is not completely up to date yet. I'm still trying to update that, but I will show you the sky camera here as of right now. So give me 1 second. I should have pulled these up before he went today. I should have told him to wait, but it's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our weather thing here when it loads. It does take a few minutes to load because for some reason the bad thing here, and y'all get to see behind the scenes of what the weather looks like. All right, so in the sky. Okay, it's gonna take me a little minute to get used to this here. Camera here, look at this. There used to be snow on the pavement, but now it's just melted for some reason. I know some of y'all enjoy the snow. 8 p.m. 39, by midnight it's 35, and by 5 a.m. it's 32. I'll have your fleet forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Jimmy. Officials say the city of Joplin and Jessup County received $4 million to improve sections of Zora. The city says the funds come from the governor's transportation and road grants. One of the major improvements includes the addition of a truck-friendly roundabout at the intersection of Zora and Duskwint. The city has matched the grant by using local capital improvements, tax dollars to double the funds. This makes it feasible to include all Zora improvements from Rangeland Road to Missouri 249. Coming up in just a few minutes, we'll be talking about a police investigate possible homicide in southeastern Kansas. We'll be back right after our commercial break right here on NBC 7 Joplin.
bensound.com. bensound.com.
Welcome back over to NBC 7 Joplin. I am news anchor David Alford along with lead forecaster Jimmy Granger. Jimmy, you'll have a check of your weather coming up in just a moment, so stay tuned for that. Lansing Correction Facility officials say homicide investigation is underway after a resident Gary Rayburn died Friday night, January 6, 2023, at the facility. The international investigation indicates that on Friday, just before 8:30 p.m., correctional officers from LCF were summoned to have two-person cell by a 25-year-old male inmate in the cell. When correctional officers arrived, they found the other comment, 62-year-old Gary Rayburn, unresponsive inside the cell. He appeared to have been attacked and strangled. His age was 62, and he is now serving a sentence for Sedgwick County, 2 counts of violation of the Kansas Offender Registration Act, and was admitted to a facility on March 14, 2022. Deputies indicate that the cause of death is pending further investigation, as well as results of an independent autopsy. His underlying offenses are from the following: one account of kidnapping in 2005 in Neosho County, Kansas, and another one in Sedgwick County as well. Coming up next, Jimmy has a complete check of the forecast. Stay tuned for that. This is NBC 7 Joplin with news and weather at 2. Keep it here. We'll be back.
bensound.com. bensound.com. bensound.com.
All right, it's been a very, very quiet day across the area with plenty of sunshine, but it's cold. Reminder to take out the jackets if you are ready. Here's our okay, I'm not going to say the name because for some reason I cannot pronounce it. So here's our sky camera. As you guys can see across the Joplin area, it's quiet. I have to say, it's pretty quiet. Well, wherever this is at, I don't have no idea, but wherever it's at, there it is. No snow on the pavement, as you guys can see. That's some good news. But tonight it's gonna be very cold, so you're gonna probably bring out the heavy jacket. Don't bring out the snow shovels, but bring out the jackets. 8 p.m. 39, by midnight it's 35, and by 5 a.m. it's below freezing. Well, almost to freezing. 32 is freezing. That is 32 for the low for tonight. Tomorrow, not cold, but cool out there. 8 a.m. is 34, by noon it is 53, and by 5 p.m. it's 55. And as I said again, this will very likely will change. None of this is up to date yet, as you know, but I'm just going to show you it anyhow. 48 for tomorrow, incorrect. Monday, 59, incorrect. Tuesday, 60 degrees. I don't know. Wednesday, 65 degrees. I don't know. Thursday, gusty storms will move through the area. It's a possible alert day. But then Friday and Saturday looking pretty nice with some sunshine.
Thanks, Jimmy, with the update there. Of course, we'll get that. Of course, the forecast will be updated soon. But overall, it's been a chilly day today.
And the reason why it's not updated because it was time for us to come on the air for one, and we didn't have a lot of time to update nothing because we're trying to find logos and all of that. But yeah. But we will be discussing that here in just a few minutes.
Yep. So yeah, thanks, Jimmy, for the update. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about a retired K9. His name was Hondo in southwestern Missouri. We'll have the latest stories about that coming up next on Joplin News and Weather on NBC 7. Keep it here.
bensound.com. bensound.com.
Welcome back over to NBC 7, Joplin News and Weather. I am news anchor David Alford along with head forecaster Jimmy Granger. The current time right now is 2:14 p.m. Central Time and 3:14 Eastern Time. Friday morning, January 6, 2023, was the last ride of a retired Lamar Police Department, Barton County K9 Hondo. K9 Hondo served the Lamar Police Department with Deputy Toby Luce, now a Barton County deputy from 2012 to 2021. Upon Hondo's retirement in June 2021, he remained with the Luce family. During Hondo's 9 years of service, he assisted in the seize of more than 1,000 grams of marijuana, 4,000 grams of meth, and enormous weapons. And also, Hondo was able to help train his replacement, K9 Tosco. Due to health issues, a tough family decision was made recently to euthanize Hondo. K9 Hondo's last ride, K9 handlers from surrounding agencies assisted and came to show their support. Thank you for your service, Hondo. You will be missed by many. Barton County Sheriff's Office state in a release of information. There's an unwritten brotherhood of K9 officers across law enforcement, which is true. Coming up next, Jimmy will have a complete check of your forecast, the last check, I should say. And then next, we'll take a look at tonight's TV schedule right here on NBC 7. We'll be back soon. Looks like we forgot to have a little commercial break there. It just skipped to the TV schedule. So, as I was saying here, TV schedule here tonight at 7. We'll have NBC 7 News at 7, The Voice at 8 through 9, and tonight at 10, NBC 7 News at 10 with me and Jimmy both of those times. Of course, don't want to miss out on that. And, of course, the weather. Chilly today, but overall, not bad.
Not bad at all. With only some cold mornings coming up. And reminder, this is wintertime. Wintertime is only through January through March. Thursday is a possible alert day because of the showers and thunderstorm threat. But I did make a graphic for this, and I'll probably show that here at 4. Yeah, we do have a 4 o'clock news. That 60% chance around. I did make a graphic for this, and I'll probably show it here at the 4 o'clock news that giving you like a more better idea of what the weather will be looking like. And also, if you're wondering what our TV schedule is, you can find all of that information at our website. Just, it's in the About Me section or in the description down below.
Indeed. Thanks, Jimmy. And, of course, we want to thank you so much for watching NBC 7, Joplin News and Weather at 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the new graphics, new format, new music, new things, Everything's new.
Yeah, that does sound nice. But reminder, If there is severe weather Thursday, there will be a newscast after that, and there are any new warnings. Yeah, we will probably break in. And you saw, if you want to know what the scroll will look like, here what it will look like. It will say from the First Warn Weather Center. So that is what it will look like, and here's a little more better information on that. But like I said, there's no warning, so there is no information at the bottom of the screen. If there is a warning, then you probably see information at the bottom of the screen.
Indeed.
Now, just for some of you might be wondering if there will be TV shows. We're still trying to figure out all that information because I know on the weekends, football games are on and all of that. But here's the problem. YouTube rules, and that's what we're worried about. So we'll probably figure all that out. And next time when we talk to you at 4, that will be exactly at 4 o'clock. Not less. We have to skip the 4 o'clock news. You have to go on to 5. But we will be back if necessary. Now, like I said, there's no severe weather in the area, so we won't be breaking in anytime soon.
Right. Of course. Thank you for joining us here. And of course, everyone, we will be back next hour. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Thanks for watching.
And make sure you bring out the heavy coats. Don't bring out the troubles, but bring out the heavy coats.
Indeed. Thanks for watching, guys.
You might need a snow shovel because there might be a little chance of snow. We have to figure all that out in the future.
bensound.com.
Bye.